let me reiterate, our commitment is also reflected in our low-emission gas-fired combined cycle power plants, our award-winning Wessex water treatment and supply operations, and the way we built Pangkalau Resort. On our gas-fired plant, our history was that I saw a lot of our clean fuel in Terengganu being flared away many years ago. So I told the Prime Minister then, why we flare away such a clean fuel? At that time, Tenaga had a 4-fuel policy. They do not want to depend on any one single fuel. So they have water, they have coal, etc., etc. So while clean energy was an obvious, because of Tenaga's policy, they did not harness this gas, sales gas we call it, and all these things were just being flared into the air. So the government at that time, the EPU and Dr. Mahathir decided to do something about it and made a policy that we should convert our future energy production with clean fuel. And that is how we contributed initially to clean energy today. But we also, at that time, because this power plant was in the Terengganu, the corals were very rich on the pristine Terengganu site. So I was very, very particular that we spend 100 million ringgit more to pull the pipe, the water exchange system out into the sea so it doesn't touch the ambient temperature of the corals. And that was from a University of Malaysia study about the ambient temperature and how long the pipe need to go before it touches the coral. So we extended 100 odd meter more. So that was well remembered by all our team who built the power plants and our commitment to clean energy. Today, we have already pushed people like Siemens and the GEs of the world to have energy efficient. Today, the average efficiency of a power plant using gas is only 30-odd%, but the technology today available is now 50-odd%. So we should switch to, all Malaysia, I think in the world, should switch to the 50% energy efficient plants today, especially when fuel is so expensive and with all these subsidies and all that. So these are all common sense solutions that a country, if they want to do something about it in efficiency, they can quite quickly. And also, having made strong strides in the area of energy efficiency and renewable energy, it was logical next step for us to get involved in the CDM, or the Clean Development Mechanism projects. Hence, this year, we took a controlling stake in SV Carbon, the largest CDM consulting company in Malaysia and the third largest in Southeast Asia. YTL SV Carbon is headed by Soram Warming, a pioneer in energy and CDM consulting and renewable energy. Warming, can you stand up? I knew we were in for a good relationship when his name was Warming, you know. It's all about global warming. So I knew we would get along pretty well on this subject. It's not about me controlling him, it's him surrendering to a group to do something together more. You know, we are surrendering both ourselves so that we can contribute to the better good of the world by his expertise. And I've always complained that Asians do not know enough about this opportunity. So by investing with Soren, we hope to make this much, much more powerful, much more aware. We are not only interested just to do YTL projects, we want to do projects for KL Kopong, Petronas, everybody. Because at the end of the day, we want to show that this is a good mitigation for clean fuel. You can claim carbon credits today. It's come to your doorstep. When Wessex does all its great things and win the Queen's Award in the UK, we don't get paid. We just mitigate because that's our conscious and our compassionate commitment to the public and consumers. But in Asia, if you invest in technology that is efficient, we can claim credits for you. So to a certain extent, you save the world and you save yourself a lot of money. And you're given quite a lot of profits, you know, and this is a high IRR, you know. What you would have spent and you would have complained in the past, oh, you know, it cost me so much just to make it clean. Well, people are willing to pay for you. So please let Soren talk to you about this. I'm sure he's going to give a lecture on this. But I hope people talk about this, be aware of this. And China is very good at this. China has claimed quite a lot of carbon credits in this area. Of course, there's also the criticism that one plant in China just was set up just to claim carbon credits. They reduce a lot of the aircon, they make a lot of this aircon equipment, and they don't make money on the aircon. They just claim the carbon credits, and that factory is making billions a year, just claiming carbon credits. Of course, this is the knock that we have when people does these things. I'm not advocating such Asian smartness and cunningness. I'm saying, come on, we can actually benefit by cleverly having people like Soren do a good methodical mindset change for you, set a method for you early so you can claim it, so you are not in a rushing like a headless chicken. You will have to prepare what is claimable, what's not claimable, and all he has to do a bit of discipline, change the mindset, and before we know it, I hope Malaysian companies will be one of the more organized companies leading Asian claim for this CDM. So Warren, I pray that you'll do well.